What is going on? Welcome YouTube to another video. My name is Nicolo and you are watching my barber dreams. In this video, this is a huge video right here, right now for my career. I couldn't wait to tell you guys any more what I've been working on for the past several months. I have to announce it now. I'm gonna make my own barber brand, my own pomades, and it's gonna be called The Outfit. Now, the story behind The Outfit. I've always been interested in the mafia and the history behind it, probably because of my Italian roots, whatever. I've always had an interest in it. One specific mafia crime family I've always been interested in is Al Capone and the Chicago mob. Now, the story behind it is that they used to call these guys The Outfit. There were a lot of members in the gang, a lot of vicious guys in there. It's not so much about them, it's more so about the lifestyle of it, the glory, the luxury behind behind their style and how they got the things that they did. So, leaders of the gang, we have Al Capone, who they called Scarface, and then we have Frank Nitti, the enforcer, and they had some other guys, they called them Little New York. They all have nicknames, right? So, what I want to do with my pomade is I want to have at least 2 or 3 holds, right? I'm going to start out small. So I'm going to have one is the deluxe pomade, like the slick back look, and call that the classic Capone. And Capone was known for wearing top caps. So I'll put a top cap on that hold for that particular can, right? And then I'm going to have maybe a dry paste hold, and maybe that's Little New York, and I'll have maybe a car or maybe a pair of shoes, right? That represented him and his hold. And then there would be another one, maybe a super hold, maybe a gel wax, if you would. And maybe that's Frank Nitti, that's the enforcer, you know what I mean? And you have a pair of brass knuckles, whatever, and that's all part of the outfit, right? I'm gonna have a story behind it on the cans, tying that all together to my brand. Now that is the background story behind the idea of my brand. Now what I've been working on so far that I haven't been telling you guys is I've been experimenting in private labeling. Now, private labeling is basically where a company makes the ingredients for you and you pretty much slap your label on it and you make money from it, right? So that was cool for a while. I was reaching out to these companies, getting samples, trying different things out that I liked, and it was cool. I found a couple that I did, but then at the end of the day, I was realizing that these companies are making a lot of money off me, right? For all the work that I'm putting in. So why not just make my own, right? So I thought, why not just make my own pomade in my own house, right? Create my own ingredients, bottle it, and send it out. Why not? That's something that I always wanted to do in the back of my mind, and I'm gonna do it now. Because to me, that's the true entrepreneurship. You make your product. You're making the product from scratch, from your own hands, and you're selling it door to door, which I'll be doing shop to shop, also online, different websites, and I even want to get it into my local school that I went to. Needless to say, I have huge plans for my barber brand and what I'm going to be doing with it, but this starts right now. This is more so like a trial run, right? So I've been doing my research on how to make your own pomade. So today, that is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make a simple oil-based pomade, which has a little bit more slick to it, but it's using all natural ingredients. So we're gonna make this, mix it right now, right here in my kitchen. Let's get started. And by the way, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a video. The rest of this video will also be a tutorial and a new wrap. Stay tuned for it. Let's get down to business. So now we got beeswax pellets, and we're gonna add at least 5 teaspoons to the mix here. Now we're just gonna wait for this wax to melt all the way. Alright guys, next up is the Vaseline petroleum jelly. We're going to match that, about 5 scoops of that into this thing as that's all melted down. Now we're going to add some castor oil in there, and we're going to add a little less than 5 scoops this time. So we'll probably do 4. So now I got the castor oil, petroleum jelly, and the beeswax pellets in there. That is all melted down. So I'll stir that up a little bit. Alright guys, now I stirred it for a little bit. Now I'm going to actually take the double boiler off the pot and let it cool on the stove for a little bit, just for a minute, and then we'll add in our fragrance. Alright, so check it out guys. This has been sitting for about a minute here. So now I'm going to add in my fragrance, which is Calm the House, which I believe is like a saddlewood or a, I don't know, it's supposed to be a real good fragrance. So I'm gonna try it out, but I'm not gonna fill up as much as time because I don't want to overpower the scent. So I'll fill up not even about a teaspoon. I'll pour that in there. Alright, so now that fragrance is in there, now I'm gonna go ahead and mix that up. Now this is here. Now I'm going to go ahead and pour this into the tin, and it's going to cool for about 10 minutes. And there you can see the product is in there. We're going to let that cool for about 10 minutes or so. So check it out guys. That is the finished product. Now there's only one thing left to do, which is to try this out on my own hair and see how it holds. So we're gonna go ahead and try this out myself. Let's see. This is the oil-based pomade. So right away I can tell it's more waxy, but like I said, this is a trial run and this is an oil-based pomade. So it is gonna be a little bit more waxier. You know what? The glide isn't bad behind this. So, first trial run I think was a success. I just used this stuff on my hair. It's holding great. A lot better than I even expected coming off. So I'm very excited. I'm very satisfied with my first trial run right here. I love it. This just makes me that much more excited for the future guys, because this is just the beginning. You see, I want my pomades to be water-based, maybe even an unorthodox water base, which means a mix between oil and water base. You know, kind of the best of both worlds. So once I learn how to make that and get the fragrances that I like, I'll be able to take that to a chemist, get them to make it, bottle it for me, and I'll be able to make that mass production and sell it to the world. There's obviously a lot more steps behind that. You know, I still want to build my website. I got to get an LLC, apply for a fictitious name. There's tons of other fees and different things I have to look into. But that's the beauty of it, guys. That's what I love. I love the grind to this thing. I love it all. And the best part is I'm going to film all of it, document all of it, so I can show you my journey. So that way you can take from that and maybe start your own brand of some sort. So thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, this is just the start. So be on the lookout for updates on this channel. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a thing on my journey of the outfit and my barber brand. Enjoy the rest of the video. The outfit coming to you soon. My barber dreams. Let's get it.
Viewer discretion is advised.
It's primo. Yeah.
Be young.
I don't feel I have to wipe everybody out, Tom. Just my enemy. That's it.
Drip, drip. I make it drip, drip, yeah. Who would have thought that I'd be on a track? Well, I did, so I put the work in to make sure of that. I can't lose like that's a foreign task. Even if I do, I learn from it. I'm ahead of my class. I'm like the quarterback, taking the fourth quarterback. And then over to the park meet is asking for your quarters back. Yeah, you know I mean time running out until it's over. I'ma slash all the doubts, even if I fall I can bounce. Cause I'm here for love, not the amounts. But what you think about yourself, that's what really counts. Practice with mother preaching, even if it's announced. Yeah, I'm speaking that real shit most can't stand to deal with. I got a hold of my life and I'm from Pittsburgh, so I got a steel grip. But then when I travel the world more than a field trip, I'm kinda clumsy how I spill shit. But I gotta say it, I can't delay it. Something I can look back and say that I built it. My own hair brand coming soon, that's a market that I will hit. Best believe I'm gonna film it, but it's about the fulfillment. That's my inner self, I feel it within my health. My actions loud, but I do it stealth. Yo, fuck proven wealth. Yeah, they say I got the juice, I make it drip, drip. And yeah, this the type of shit that make your dips flip. Stay old school, but I'm fresh up off the rip. My dreams stirring faster than Bisquick. Yo, fuck schemes to get rich quick. It's not a hit miss. I'ma get it going in relentless. Other dudes look so pretentious, trying to prove something even though they pretenders. You can't touch me, so switch the agenda. Sorry if I'm the one to offend ya. You be wise to surrender. I'm kinda like a John Bender, breaking all the rules, stealing valuable jewels. No kid, I'm not talking about what you puffing on to look cool. I mean learning shit they didn't teach in school. Invest in yourself, that's the least you could do. I speak my peace and seek that you increase your point of view. Looking at me like, what is the point of view? What are you seeking in life? The things that you're gonna do. What you run is right there in front of you. Now go and snatch it like that's what you're running to. I may be repetitive, but I give you incentives. How many predicates? Deeper meaning, this is me and my element. My mind's not closing like I put a spell in it. If it's my brand, I'm always selling it. Some get mad like their girlfriend celibate, but what I tell you is definite. Don't care about the ones that are delicate. So catch me when I'm vibing and riding and verbalizing. So many things that I'm organizing. Ask what's the word, so I'm advising. I stay aiming for the skies, and I'm a seed in the dirt, so I'm fertilizing. Don't be alarmed just cause I'm rising, yeah. They say I got the juice and make it drip, drip. And yeah, this the type of shit that make your disc flip. Stay old school, but I'm fresh up off the rip. My dreams stirring faster than Bisquick. Yo, fuck scams to get rich quick. It's not a hit miss. I'ma get it going in relentless. Other dudes look so pretentious, trying to prove something even though they pretenders. You can't touch me, so switch the agenda. Yeah. The outfit. My Barber brand coming soon.